I just closed on my first house flip a few days ago, and in yesterday's video, I went through all the numbers in detail. But in today's video, I wanted to go through all of the good and bad things that happened throughout this flip process. So let's start out with some of the bad things that happened with this deal. Number one, the meth remediation that we did took a little bit longer than expected. A few things during the project popped up that we weren't expecting. For example, the garage door broke and the electrical to the garage door also broke. So we needed to get a brand new garage door and fix the electrical. That was something that we weren't planning on that we had to fix. This next one is my fault, obviously. I gave our contractor my credit card because I wanted to get the points, and he ended up using my credit card for some personal transaction on accident. I don't know if that's the truth. I don't really care. It didn't really matter at the end of the day because we just took that out of what the budget was for the rehab. And it was realistically only like 2 or 3 transactions, so it wasn't a big deal at all. The next thing that was a little bit of a hurdle is when we listed it, we got a lot of attention right away and we got quite a few offers right off the bat. And so we took this one offer. The agent that we were working with seemed a little hesitant about things. I don't know why. But basically when they got an inspection, the inspection report came back that there were some problems with the electrical outlets. It was nothing that we did on purpose. It was actually an existing issue that we didn't know about. And so we offered to pay to get that fixed. And instead of him accepting that we would just fix it, he kind of got mad at us in a way, maybe not mad, but they basically withdrew their offer because of that, even though, again, we offered to get it fixed right away. It was actually a very easy fix and very cheap to do as well. So I'm really not sure what the deal was there. He just kind of seemed maybe a little bit harder to work with from the beginning. So anyways, the first offer fell out of contract. So we had to put it up on the market again, which it actually ended up being okay because we found another buyer that was amazing. We even told them about the electrical issue and that we had gotten it fixed. And the agent was like, oh, that's like the easiest fix ever. It's not a big deal at all. But it did take a little bit longer to get to the closing table just because we had to go through that. So with that being said, all things considered, those were very minor things that ended up not being a big deal at all. Like I said, it went over the time that we thought it was going to take, but we still got it done pretty quick in 4 months. We spent a little bit more money than we thought we would have on the rehab, but we still made a good profit. The buyers that actually ended up buying it were awesome. They were super easy to work with. Our contractor was amazing. He did a really good job on the rehab and he stuck to the budget that he had given us. And I think we listed it at a great time as well. The market is kind of popping right now where I'm from. So we got a lot of traction and sold it pretty quick. So even though there were some hurdles that we had to jump through, it wasn't too bad at all. Curious to hear your thoughts about how you think we did.